I had an allergic reaction last night, or I should say I had an episode of angioedema last night, which is sporadic swelling in the body, and that's what's causing my reactions. So anyways, it was as I was falling asleep, and then Harlow kind of was looking at me funny, and I realized I was getting rashes and coughing, so I went to Paul and Janice's room, gave me IV Benadryl. I was good, felt wiped out, and as I always do, feel like crap after the reactions, but I was okay. No EpiPen, no ER trip. Perfect. Then I woke up this morning for the second time in a row with my neck pain being way more above baseline. It took me a long time to get out of bed. My neck is always hurting. It's hypermobile due to my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, so I always have some type of pain in my neck, but I have a baseline it's usually at, and it's been above it the past 2 days now, so don't know what that's from, but it's slowly getting better. I'm going to take some Tylenol and hope that helps, even though it usually never does, so we'll see. And rest. Rest is a good remedy for pain for me, because when I'm not moving, I'm hurting less. When I'm moving around, I'm hurting more. I'm waiting for my primary care to call me back about my increasing gastroparesis issues. I haven't heard from her for the past 3 days, and that's totally not like her. She usually calls me back right away, so I'm going to try and get a hold of her today. And my home health company actually called my geneticist for me to say, hey, mister, we need that IVIG prescription, because he was supposed to send that like 2 weeks ago. He just gets busy because he does mission trips to other countries with a university's medical students to help underprivileged countries, which is awesome, but I need my IVIG script in to start the treatment for my severe immunodeficiency and immunodysfunction. So that is what I'm doing today. I'm on the phone with all that, doctors and home health. Oh, and we found out insurance approved my first 2 months of IV Zofran that I put through my port for severe nausea and vomiting, which has been a savior for my gastroparesis and all my other issues with nausea and vomiting. Like, that's probably the only reason I've not dropped so much weight due to my gastroparesis, but insurance has now denied it. They gave me IV Benadryl, but not IV Zofran. Like, I don't know, it's really weird to me. So now I'm gonna have to talk to insurance and see what we need to do to get that back. So today's going to be spent a lot on the phone talking to insurance, doctors, home health, all that good stuff. So 'tis the life of chronic illness, people. So Harlow is switching to a raw diet. Well, I won't say we're confirmed yet. I'm doing a trial period because it is a lot of work. I need to see if I can keep up with it with the limitations my health places on me, and I need to see if it's going to work for Harlow. Her first official raw meal was for dinner last night, and she did really well on it. Janice was talking about the poop and all that, and her poop looked great, so we know things are going well. If you want to learn more info about raw feeding, why I decided to do it and why I didn't want to do it previously, but Janice finally convinced me, and all the benefits and all that, watch the end of yesterday's vlog. I'm going to show you all what we're doing. Oh, unfortunately, Janice is feeling really bad today. She was like sick last night. So her husband, Paul, helped me prepare Harlow's food this morning because I wanted to make sure I did it right. So since Harlow did so well last night, we took out more of her kibble and put in a little bit more chicken, and we're just doing a very slow transition, and we've got blended up veggies and bone broth. Eventually I will be giving her actual bones, and then tonight we're gonna add in other meat like ground beef, and eventually we're gonna add in the liver and other organs she needs to have a balanced raw diet, but right now we're just starting with chicken because she's doing really well on that. And we have other veggies here too. And eventually I'm also gonna put in some fruits. Harlow, get back, get back, get back. Harlow, spin. Good girl. She is obsessed. I've never heard her whine for her food, but she did today. She's like crazy for this stuff. Okay. Yummy, yummy.
Did you like that?
This is a slow feeder bowl. I cannot believe how many questions I get asked about it, but yeah, it is super helpful. I don't know who makes it. I just know I got it at PetSmart, but you can search online and get it from anywhere. Just put in slow feeder dog bowl. Now I'm gonna wash it. I think the most intimidating thing about raw feeding, at least for me, was knowing what measurements and percent daily value and things like that to give the dog. And so Janice sent me a photo of an app she uses to basically the app just calculates all of that for you, and you just put in your dog's weight and the percent of their daily what is it called? Daily percent of body weight to feed. There you go. And so I want Harlow to maintain her weight, so her percent of daily body weight to feed is 2.5%. Orion, we want him to gain weight, so his is 3%, and Yori, Janice's other dog, we want her to lose weight, so hers is 2%. And I'll show y'all the photo she sent me. So here's the photo. So this is Harlow's weight. She's about 68, 70 pounds, and then the daily percent of body weight to feed. And then meat is 80%, so that's like chicken and beef and stuff, but right now we're just sticking to chicken, and tonight we're gonna add in some ground beef. Bone is 10%. We use bone broth right now, and then eventually I will also give her some actual bones, and it gives you the measurements on the side in ounces. You just need like a scale. I can get one off Amazon. And then organ, liver is 5%, non-liver like hearts and kidneys and stuff is another 5%, and it gives you all the measurements. It's super handy and easy. And of course, percent to feed can vary for whatever your needs are. The measurements I gave aren't exactly what you have to use if you want to do this, and obviously you don't have to feed raw if you don't want to. It's not for every person and it's not for every dog. On the Apple Store, the app is called Raw Dog, and then on the Android store, it's called, I don't know, it's something similar to Raw Dog. Just look at Raw Dog and it'll come up, but you have to pay for it on the Android store, and I didn't want to do that, so Janice just sent me the photo, and that's fine. So those are some tips. Again, watch yesterday's vlog, the ending of it, if you want to get more info on raw feeding, and I'm just seeing if it's going to work for me, my lifestyle, and Harlow. It's not for everyone, it's not for every dog, you don't have to do it, but I'm going to give it a try because there's a ton of benefits to feeding a dog raw, and I think it will be really good for Harlow. So I've been on the phone non-stop, pretty much. I've been calling my home health company, who has also called my doctor, trying to get the IVIG prescription to them. I don't know why it's taken so long, and they close in about 30 minutes, so I'm actually gonna call my doctor myself and say, hey, can we get that IVIG prescription in? And they even told my home health company, yeah, we're sending it right now. That was 30 minutes ago. So I'm gonna see what's actually going on. Okay, got a hold of the lovely receptionist there. I don't know why it's taking them so long to get it. The doctor is awesome, smart, intelligent, gave me so many answers I needed. The gunshot noise is Paul playing his video games, sorry. And the receptionist is really sweet. I don't know why it's taking them so long. I guess, you know, people are different with how they do things. Anyways, talked to the receptionist. She said she can't open the file for my script, and as soon as the doctor is done talking with his patient he's currently with, she's gonna give me a call and we will get it sent. Yay! Okay, didn't get a call back, so I called my doctor again. I thought they closed at 1, but they just stopped seeing patients at 1. The receptionist said she'll stay there the whole day trying to get the script into my home health company for me, and once the doctor shows her the script, she's gonna call me, confirm everything, tell me everything's okay, and send it into my home health company, which is awesome. And now I'm gonna try and eat a little snack if my gastroparesis will let me, so I can take my 1 p.m. pills. Okay, a small snack of crackers, turkey, and cucumber. It's pretty healthy, and I think I can stomach it. So I ate my cucumber, turkey, and cracker snack. I was able to stomach it, which is awesome. And I haven't called my home health company and talked to them about insurance denying my IV Zofran. Like I said, they gave me a 2-month supply and then said no more. I don't know why. Gotta call and see what insurance wants. Usually it's like a letter of necessity from my doctor, but I've just been on the phone like for a few hours already sorting things out, so I'm kind of like, I'll sort it out next week. I still have like 10 or 15 vials left, and I can pay for it out of pocket too, but it's $120 for 30 vials, and anyways, I don't want to have to do that, so I'll just sort it out on Monday. What was I saying? Brain fog. Oh, I ate that and stomached it, my snack, which was good. I then went upstairs and took a nap with Janice. She was sick all night, and now she's also feeling nauseous and not well today, so I'm gonna bring her some saltine crackers, and I need to eat more because that small snack isn't enough for me, but my body's like no more because I have gastroparesis, so I'm gonna do my best to finish and ensure. Janice lives! She made it downstairs, still not feeling well, but she is alive and slowly recuperating, so she's obviously just gonna rest today. She's just super nauseous and was getting sick all night, so rest lady, and we're gonna get her some miso soup for dinner. So basically I spent all day on the phone sorting out that IVIG prescription, and if I haven't mentioned it, IVIG is intravenous immunoglobulin. It's basically giving my immune system what it needs to get a boost due to my severe immunodeficiency and immunodysfunction, and my amazing geneticist found out that's something I have, and he found a lot of other answers for me. I'll put a link into a vlog called Answers to My Allergic Reactions, where I go over the amazing appointment I had with him where we got all these answers. But anyways, he has taken, like, it's just taken a really long time to get this script sorted, and they finally sent it in with no signature, and they're missing some pre-meds. There's apparently a huge risk of reacting to IVIG. It's a blood product. It takes like 20,000 donors to make 1 dose of IVIG or something like that, and so it's really expensive. And the reason I want to get it in so fast is because it's going to take a while to get insurance to approve it. So I want to get I want to get things going. And just like frustrated from being on the phone all day. They forgot to sign it before they sent the script in, so my home health company can't even send it to insurance to get it approved. They have to send it back for a prescription, for a signature. They need to prescribe me IV Zofran for a pre-med. They didn't prescribe IV Benadryl. They only did IV Pepcid and a steroid. I also need IV Tylenol as a pre-medication. And apparently it's a very high risk of reacting to IVIG, and most people start this medication in the hospital. And my doctor's setting it up for me to start at home, and now that I'm learning how big of a risk it is and how most people start this infusion in the hospital, I don't know if I'm totally comfortable just starting it at home. I think I need to do it at least at an infusion center where there's trained medical personnel right there with me to help me in case something happens, because Miss reacts to basically everything. Yeah, so anyways.
The air.
Yeah, Paul's right here, he's like, I react to the air, basically.
Pretty much. Don't breathe.
So yeah, now I'm just gonna wait until Monday. I'm gonna have to call about why insurance is denying my IV Zofran. Gotta call my doctor and say, hey, they need a signature on the script. I wanna try and arrange it to have at least my first infusion done at a hospital to make sure I'm gonna be safe, and I have a medical professional there to help me if I have a bad reaction. And I just have calls and calls and calls, and when you're chronically ill, being your own biggest advocate is a big part of like your job for caring for your body. And a lot of the time you're on the phone talking to insurance and doctors and home health companies and stuff like this. So at least I get a break over the weekend, but at the same time I'm like, I want to get it done. So anyways, that's it for my day. Thank you for joining me. I know this is kind of a boring vlog, but it's showing a true part of chronic illness. On the phone all the time with pharmacies, doctors, home health, insurance. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me.